Hey guys, we are back with another video, and today we have a very special unboxing and review. Today we take a look at Akaoni Samurai Predator from HAWKWARZTOYZ. Guys, this is the special edition version and I can't wait to show you all the details. But before we start, if you want to get this figure, make sure you check out Comic Concepts. I put the link in the description below. Don't forget to use my code MOHC10 and you can save $10 store-wide. Also, while you're done there, please consider subscribing. We do unboxing reviews, bar pass episodes, and weekly live streams. Alright guys, let's take a look at this figure and let's see if this is worth the hype. So let's start with the unboxing. Alright, so this is the box, and as you can see we have the Predator face in the middle with the nice red color there with some Japanese letters, special edition, AVP logo, and that's pretty much it for the front. Now the box, we have all the corrosive warnings, small pieces, do not eat it, and again red pattern as well. Now if you want to open this, you have to dial this in the front, and as soon as you open it you have access to this insert art, which is also the instructions manual. So I kind of like the touch by HAWKWARZTOYZ. It does look very Japanese type, as you can see there. Now if you open that, you have access to the information about the figure in terms of how you can articulate, how you can set up the display base, which is massive, and the rest of the instructions. So read it at your leisure. So this is the instruction manual. Now then we have the figure in all its glory, and let me tell you, this thing looks fantastic. A lot of things going on here. Let me remove the plastic cover so you can see the head sculpt, which does look amazing, and of course this samurai style armor in the front and the overall look of the figure. So there are a lot of details to go over in this, so stay tuned for the rest of the unboxing. And of course the proportion, first impression, is very good. But behind the figure we have all the accessories, again the special edition helmet and of course the massive base. Alright guys, so now let's take a closer look at the figure. Alright, so here we have the figure guys, and as you can see it does look pretty cool. It is tall, it is heavy, and it is massive. So very nicely done. You can see the dreads in the back with a nice orange color there. Again, we will go over later in the video, but the first impression is obviously very positive. Now in terms of height, this figure is about 13.5 inches tall, which is give or take 35 centimeters in height. Alright, so now let's take a look at the head sculpt. And as you can see here guys, the detail is insane. I love this kind of light green per se, very nicely done. A lot of details going on around the eyes. This is the other side with the mandibles, of course. Now they comes with two types, the one that is closed and of course the one that is open, and you can open the mouth. So that's a very good touch. Now this is the top. It does look pretty good as well, and the spiky thing is on the side of the head. Now the dreads are plastic and you can actually move it if you like, so I love the detail so far. Continuation of the armor on the side looks really good, and of course the bag with this nice red and orange color towards the bottom. So that's a very good. Now this is the other side with the other shoulder pad there, and that's pretty much it. Now moving down, you can see more details going on with the body itself. Love the paint application and the detail on the red armor with a lot of weathering going on. This is the other side with some mixed media. You have some metal here, so it does look pretty cool. And of course the arm and this little net there. Now moving down, you can see more details on the figure, and of course on the other side we have the gauntlet with these blades, and yes, you can move it down if you like, and it is plastic, so it is not metal, but there's other things that are metal which we will go over in the accessories section. So you can see that there with a lot of weathering going on, so it does look pretty cool, and I'm just gonna put it like so. Now the hands are also nicely sculpted and painted, same as the other side with the other gauntlet, of course. So far so good in terms of the detail. Now moving down, you can see more detail there with a nice red armor, and of course this cloth there that you can remove it, and you can see the legs with the nice paint application as well. Moving down, we have the chin guards and of course the feet, and let me tell you guys, the amount of detail on this thing is insane. Now the feet doesn't have a lot at the bottom. This is the back, and again it does look pretty cool with a lot of details going on. Again, very good job by HAWKWARZTOYZ. this is the katana cover, so you can use that one as well, and more stuff in the back. A lot of things going on there with this tied up on the belt. So now we have the dreads here looking pretty cool. Now in terms of articulation, you can move the head up and down and to the sides this much, not bad at all. The articulation is a bit limited because of the armor, so you can lift the arm for about this much, forward for about this much, and you have only single joints on the elbow which are exposed, and I don't like that, but hey, it is what it is. And you have the pec articulation on the hand. Torso is very limited, again, with all the details and all the armor there, so no articulation. You can do a split, swivel here, you can lift the leg for about this much, and you have single joint on the knees as well. So another bummer, I would have want more articulation. The feet is also a bit limited, you can move the feet up and down and to the side. Alright, so now taking a look at the accessories, we're gonna start with this massive display base, and here we have the alien, and let me tell you, it does look really good. You see the amount of detail on this thing is insane. Paint application wise is excellent, and yes, this is plastic, but it's nicely painted in the color of the xenomorph here. You can see the nails, the acid on the other side, and of course the elbow with this little pointy thing. So it does look awesome. Now this figure comes, or base comes, with these extra accessories where you can put together. Don't worry, we will check that later. And of course the head of the alien. And no, this is 2 pieces, but it is nicely done, and of course cut in half. You can see the acid inside, the translucent head where you can see the skull, and it does look awesome. And of course the alien head with the other mouth sticking out. So very nice attention to detail and very sick way of having this display set up. Now this is the other side, and of course the other big head. So overall very happy with this, and even though you can see the skull in the back of the head. So good attention to detail by Hot Toys, and I can't wait to put all this together. And that's pretty much it. Now to put this on is very simple. You just put the pieces on the proper holes, so just find the right orientation and you will do just fine. So this is the other piece, as you can see, looking good. Then we have this other third piece. Again, just put it there, and then we have this other piece. Just find the right orientation, push it, and that's pretty much it. And last but not least, we have the last piece that you put on top of the figure or the base here. So you just put it like so, and it does look pretty cool. Now last but not least, you need to put the head sculpt, or the head rather. So you just put it like so, and if you like, you can put the other head on the side, or you can just put it with the figure. And don't worry, I'll show you more poses at the end of the video. So I'm just gonna put it on the side like so, so you can get the idea. But overall guys, it does look very, very good. So that's pretty much it for this massive base. Alright guys, so now let's take a look at the other accessories. Alright, so here we have the special edition helmet, and as you can see, it does look pretty cool. It comes with 2 pieces. This is the black piece that you put on the head, which I'm gonna show you later. And of course, this beautiful helmet painted in red with some golden pattern. You can see the amount of detail going on, looks fantastic. And this piece is detachable because it is magnetic, so it's easier to put on the head sculpt. Now, how do you put that on? Very simple. First thing is you put one piece there, so just find the right orientation, and then you're gonna get the mask and you're gonna put it on the figure like so. So those holes are perfectly lined up, so you should not have any issues put it on the figure. And last but not least, you just put the extra piece from the helmet on the top. Again, it is magnetic, so it will stay put. And as you can see, this thing looks fantastic, and actually I think I'm gonna leave it like this because I kind of like this look. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? So that's pretty much it for the first helmet, which is the special edition. Then we have the regular helmet, and this is all red with a lot of weathering going on. Similar as the other one, this comes with 2 pieces, so you can actually remove the top as well. You can see the weathering, and here we have the magnet. So again, very simple and very nice at the same time. So I love this. Now, how do you put that on? Same as the other one. You just need to put the face mask here. Again, just find the right orientation, and then you're gonna put the third piece on top of the head, and that's it. So overall, it does look pretty good. I love the attention to detail and the weathering on this helmet. So again, let me know in the comments below which helmet you like the most. Is this one or the one that comes with a special edition? Let me know and I'll see if I'm gonna post my figure with those. Alright, for the next one we have a bunch of swords here, and these ones are tied up together, looking very, very nice. I love the attention to detail and of course the weathering on each of the swords here. Now, you may be wondering, can I remove this? You can. It's actually glued together, at least mine is, so this is pretty much how you'll see it. Then we have this katana here, and let me tell you guys, this is diecast, and it's been a while since we got some diecast katanas, so very happy for this. You can see the detail on the handle looking fantastic, and of course it's very sharp, so just be careful when you handle it. Now you can put this in the back of the figure, so you just find the right orientation, push it down, and it will stay put just fine. So overall it does look pretty cool. Alright guys, now for the next accessory we have this one here with the acid or the blood of the alien, and I love it. Love the paint application and the weathering. You can see that there, very gory, I love it. And of course the handle looking very, very nice. So that's pretty much it. Now it comes with another extra mandible, so I'm going to show you how to put that on. You put one on one side, one on the other one, and that's pretty much it. You'll see this figure with the mouth open and I love it. Very nice attention to detail. Paint application excellent as well. Alright guys, so now for the next one we have this accessory here, which is the cannon that you put on the shoulder on the figure. So nicely painted, of course. No lot of features, so it is what it is, but nicely painted in this kind of like a dark golden color with the ball peg at the bottom. To put this is very simple. Just go to the shoulder pad, you see that hole there, and just push it, and that's pretty much it. You can move this cannon, and let me tell you, it does look pretty good. Very dynamic, especially when you do cool poses with this. So as you can see, it rotates with no problem. Last but not least, we have three pairs of hands. This is the open hands, looking very good, nice sculpted. Then we have the sword grabbing hand, and last but not least, we have the other sword grabbing hand. Alright guys, so now let's do some poses. Alright guys, to wrap this up, my last impressions are very positive. Start with the likeness. I think this is a fantastic representation of the Samurai Predator. Now, in terms of articulation, this figure is very limited as such because of the armor and a lot of stuff going on. But the good side is that this figure comes with a lot of accessories, which is a huge plus, and a beautiful dynamic base, and I like that. This is something that Hattoys should do more often. And because of that, my final score is 9 out of 10. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Also guys, don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms, all linked in the description below, and consider to become a member today. And if you have some time, check out these two cool videos. And as always, be well and see you around in the next video.